Season's greetings for this festive fixture, a meeting of two rather out of form teams. Wolves have lost 3 of the last 4. Tottenham winless in their last 3. 4 places and 5 points separate the two. The Old Gold haven't beaten Spurs at home in 10 years, but produced a memorable comeback to win the last meeting in London in March. And as comebacks go, perhaps only eclipsed by the performance a year ago to the day, as Nuno's side came from 2 down to beat the then champions Manchester City. Wolves defending the South Bank end. Corner is taken right-footed from the left-hand side, whipped in towards the near post. It went almost all the way through the 6-yard box, comes to the edge of the area, and Ndombele strikes, and Ndombele scores. And Spurs are in front after less than a minute. Teed up on the edge of the penalty area. And it may well have caught Rui Patricio cold, who didn't see it till late. It wasn't fully into the corner at the near post, but it flashed past the Wolves keeper. And it's Wolves 0, Spurs 1, and we've barely got going at Molineux.
Yeah, never really dealt with it. He's come out, it's a good strike. And as you talked about there, I think it's caught Patricio, but unaware. Just watching it again.
Neves taking over in the centre circle. Tried to thread it through towards the run of Semedo. It was just intercepted by Reguilon, but Adama Traore gets it back from Semedo. Trying to skip infield away from 1 challenge, and from 2, and from 3. Excellent run to the edge of the box. Infield to Pedence. Shapes onto his left foot, strikes it low, and a comfortable save by Lloris down to his left-hand side.
Yeah, that's what you want to see from Traore, isn't it? He skipped past about 3 or 4 players there. Oh. Great dribbling from him. Just couldn't get out of his feet, could he, Pedence create any power?
That's the left-hand side for Reguilon. On to Harry Kane, Cody stepping in, Neves with a foot in, the ball comes to Son again. Out to the right-hand side to Ndombele. Tanguy Ndombele cutting in field, left-footed cross from him, headed goalwards and just wide of the far post from Sergio Reguilon. Into the centre of the half to Ruben Neves. Semedo pulling out to the right-hand side. Here he is, up against Ben Davies. Semedo trying to go on the outside. Low one in, Fabio Silva, and it ripples the side netting. Wonderfully worked move. And Fabio Silva came within a whisker of getting his first home goal in a Wolves shirt.
Yeah, but that's come from his movement there. He's just watching Semedo taking Ben Davies on. Great ball back. And it's the movement that does it. It's fractions away. Straight to the side netting.
Marçal turning away from Son, done really well there. And he's found Pedro Neto. Neto turning and driving forwards, wide again to Marçal, 10 yards from the corner flag. Pulls his cross to the edge of the area, Neves nods it on to Traore. Traore's cross takes a little deflection, and it drops towards Pedence, who strikes it. And it's saved low down to the left-hand side by Hugo Lloris again. Sweeter connection this time from Daniel Pedence. But he still couldn't find a way past the Spurs keeper.
Tell you what, it's a good play from Fabio Silva there. Did really well to put pressure on Sanchez. Still didn't catch it as sweet as he wanted, was he, Pedence? On his weaker foot as well.
Oh, now Wolves' possible penalty here as Fabio Silva goes down, and Paul Tierney has given a corner, and now Daniel Pedence has pushed over Pierre-Emile Højbjerg right at the start of the second half. Semedo laying the ball on, and Fabio Silva.
I'll tell you what, he's kicked the
Eric
back of his
Dyer.
heel.
There's a yellow card being shown to Daniel Pedence. It's all gone off right at the start of the second half here.
Well, I think he's kicked the back of his heel there. Now, we've talked about slight contacts. We've had penalties given against us.
Paul Tierney is just coming across towards the side, I think. No, he's yeah, we're going to have a VAR check here. We are getting a VAR check.
I'll tell you what, it's the kick of the back of his heel.
Yeah, I think he kicks the back of Fabio Silva's right foot here.
I think he kicks the back of his heel.
Paul Tierney blows his whistle. Eric Dyer approaching the ball, hits it through and hits it wide of the right-hand post.
Yeah. He had it covered anyway, didn't he, Patricio?
Oh, lovely ball from Saiss to find Neto, though. That's why they're taking the risk, because when it comes off, they're able to break forwards at speed. And Neto has made a superb run here. Into the penalty area he goes. Low one back in towards Fabio Silva, trying to wrestle his way through. And Hugo Lloris dived down onto the ball just before Fabio Silva could stretch out his right foot and poke it goalwards. Brave goalkeeping from Lloris. Denies Fabio Silva what would have been a goal.
Yeah, he did brilliant, didn't he,
in
Neto?
2 games.
He's just got to hit it though, isn't he? He's just rebounded lovely to him. He just tried to have a touch. Just hit it. Just
Brilliant run by Pedro Neto.
Tottenham was trying to put pressure on the ball now, aren't they? Trying to stop Wolves from playing.
Oh, lovely ball by Cody to the feet of Pedence, who turns and drives deep into the Spurs half, up towards the edge of the area. Now to Pedro Neto, trying to cut back infield on his left foot, teeing it up for Neves to curl it over the top of the crossbar. It took a deflection, and it will be a Wolves corner.
As you said, he's due a goal, isn't he, Neves? Oh, he did brilliant there, Pedence. Neto just picking that pass out.
There's Neves, low across the centre circle for Connor Cody. Here's Neto, up towards the edge of the area. Pedro Neto to strike it, took a big deflection and goes wide for another Wolves corner.
He's booking Marcel, I think.
Yeah, I think for the original foul in that build-up to the last Spurs attack. Spurs clear.
Oh, get up.
Cody's challenge on Kane.
Oh, get up.
Tierney for the first time tonight shakes his head and says play on.
He's holding his ankle. There's no touch on him there at all.
Neto cutting infield. He wants a free kick, and all of a sudden, referee's not giving anything as Neves strikes from distance. Not a bad effort at all. No. And saved low down to the left-hand side by Hugo Lloris, who was scrambling for just a moment.
Yeah, it's a better strike from him.
Neto with the corner, left-footed from the right-hand side, in towards the near post and flicked on and in! And there's the equaliser from Romain Saiss. Right place, right time, perfect little death finish. And Wolves get the equaliser that their second half players so deserved. His first goal since the opening day of the season. Wolves won, Spurs won.
There you go, the commentator's curse, what you could say, wasn't it? Talking about the quality in, but it's a great ball, good movement from Saiss there, getting across him. Yeah, great header, keeper's no chance. But it's about the quality of the ball in and the movement.
He got a run on Harry Kane,
Ben
and
Davis,
a run on Ben Davis, two of them at the near post. Saiss just wanted it more,
well,
and it meant so much to him.
Well, Kane's struggling there, isn't he, because he's standing in that position already. But it's the movement that beats him. But great little ball in. Pace on the ball as well from Neto. Deserve it.
Forwards to Neves. Aït-Nouri set off wide. Neves, though, will lift it in towards Fabio Silva, who heads it goalwards. Headed it down into the ground with the goal at his mercy. Seeing this Fabio Silva chance again, it just drops over Eric Dyer's head at the last minute, and I think he takes his eyes off it.
Any decent contact, he's scoring.
Lamela whipping it in into the 6-yard box, up when the heads, it loops high. Patricio has come and claimed it. Paul Tierney puts his whistle to his lips, and it finishes Wolves 1, Spurs 1. An entertaining game. Spurs taking the lead after less than 60 seconds. Tanguy and Ndombele firing home when Rui Patricio was wrong-footed. Wolves had some good chances in this one, and they kept going, slogging away in the second half, trying to get their opportunity, and eventually it came from a set piece. Pedro Neto's whipped in corner, Romain Saiss at the near post, heading in to the far corner to give Wolves a deserved share of the points. It finished Wolves 1, Tottenham 1.